Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the dog yard for the Friday chat. It's like 3:30 Friday afternoon. Man, we had a perfectly clear blue sky, but we've had a bunch of clouds move in. I think we got rain coming in a little bit, so it's not quite as blue as it was. But what blew in with the clouds was 73-degree weather. 73 degrees. Whew. Perfect weather. Touch of breeze. 73. Perfect temperature, not too hot, not too cold. So tomorrow's 82, Sunday's 80, Monday's back to about like this, 75, 76 maybe. So spring has temporarily come to Maryland for a few days. Boy, does it feel good out here. Tragically white legs. Got my shorts on. I got my slides on. No socks. Probably could just be out here in a t-shirt, to be honest with you, but I was lazy. Anyway, good Friday afternoon, everybody. All right. Here's your Friday afternoon edition. We just got home from the paddock and I took lunch over to Mom. Sasha went with me. So I'm burning off some energy here. Oh, here comes Finn. All 4 dogs, look at that. Well, Friday edition of cows. So what are we smoking today? So we are smoking an Oliva V, but it is a Liga Especial. Normally I smoke the Series V, the Oliva Series V, Melanio. That's one of my favorite cigars. So this is not a top 10 for me. This is an honorable mention. So again, I told you yesterday I have top 10 cigar list, and appended to that is my honorable mention 4, and this is on that 4. It's a thicker ring gauge than the Melanio. I believe the Melanio is box pressed, and this is not. This is probably the finer cigar, but this is what we're smoking today. I have punch cut it. It's got a nice draw with the punch cut, so we're going to stick with the punch cut. Got my torch. Come back to you in a minute. So there's Chance, being all by himself, being Chance. The Friday edition of Chance being Chance. Here's the Friday edition of Mudhole Finn. And not sure what she wants to do yet. Echo. Hello, Echo. Hello, Finn. And then out wandering in the field is Sasha. She did really good at Grandma's. So I'm a pretty big fan of this little Colibri. It's pretty small, fits my hand really nice. Lids up. It's a triple flame. Lights cigars wonderfully. Completely windproof. I sound like a sales rep for Colibri. I promise you I'm not. It's a really nice cigar. I don't know where it is in the price range, to be honest with you. So I can't tell you if it's budget friendly or not. A lot of my cigars I haven't purchased in over a year. I don't smoke. I smoke 1 cigar a day, maybe here. And, I have 14, my top 10 and my honorable mention 4. So I've got 14 to work through. So it takes me 2 weeks to get through 1 of each. So it's months before I get to the point where I need to reorder. So I just don't reorder enough to tell you what these things cost right now. So I had a good morning, a good day today. Um, got the Freedom Friday video up. You guys gotten quite a few good comments off of that. One of them was, you know, um, why did I pick night black over camo? And the more I think about it, for the money, it costs nothing. So I've gone ahead and ordered a camo set now. So my balaclava, jacket, shirt, pants, boots, gloves. And I ordered them all camo Realtree ghillie style, so they have little leaf bits actually hanging off of them. So I think next Friday we'll do a repeat of today's video, but we'll do it camo style. So I mean, the reason I picked black is most of the work I've done in the past has been at night, and I figure home invasions and anything that I would have to do where I'm defending is most likely going to occur in the dark. One thing I didn't include was I have a helmet mounted night vision system. I have a whole video on that in the playlist. I have a Freedom Friday playlist. So every Freedom Friday video I've done is in that playlist. And I did one on the night vision system I have. I don't get it out a lot. I just make sure the battery's good in it. And I check it every few months to make sure it's still working right. But I'll check it. I'll add it to next Friday. I'm pretty sure if I roll things up right, the camo suit will fit in the same go bag. So I still have a single grab bag. Because I like the idea if I get into an emergency, I just grab my go bag, my AR-15, and my battle belt, and I'm kind of ready to roll. So, and I keep them all together, all strapped and rigged together, so it's easy. But anyway, that was a fun video to do, and it was good to have a little conversation about on why black, why not camo, and then I always joke about the tyranny of the or. Why or? Why black or camo? Why not go with the liberation of the and? So we'll do camo and black now. I got my reading video up, chapter 7. We only got 3 more, and then that book is done. And we'll move on to the second book in the book club, though. I think I've really been enjoying this. Then when I left the paddock, actually, I have a really good relationship with my mother-in-law. I mean, I just call her mom, but and she's 88 and getting a little bit frail, and so I took lunch over to her. She and I had lunch together today. That was nice. Sasha went with us, of course, and went in the house and just kind of checked out. She'd only been in the house once about a year ago. So that was kind of a new place for her, but Mom did great with Sasha, and Sasha did well in the new house. So it was just a nice way to spend an hour with Mom. Break up the monotony of her day a little bit and actually bring her a real meal to eat, because sometimes I think we struggle to get her real food sometimes. But anyway, it's a good way to spend an hour. Nice, kind of goes on my checklist. My part of my goals for this year is keep my family relationships good as I do other things. So get a green for that one today for sure. Look at these happy faces. They just love being together, and they love being out here, and they love when I come sit in the middle of them. I don't know how well this is going to turn out, but our bluebirds have returned. Of course, it flies away as soon as I get on it. Now he's over there. Of course, he's turned such that his bluebirdness is facing the other way, but you can see it on his head there. Anyway, we get a lot of birds here. We're kind of back in the wilderness. We get all sorts of cardinals and bluebirds. We got some that just fly through. If I can catch some of the commuter birds, I'll try to do that as well. So we have bluebird boxes up all over. I'm using some of them on the fences. So you're looking at the back of one now. We got those little boxes all over. There he is. Just like the dog and bird show today. Here you can see Sasha's decided to go dig her combat hole a little bit larger. Look at her, she's really going for it today. Echo's doing a little bit of digging. She's a half-hearted digger. She's just making her hole a little bit bigger, I think. She's not doing like combat digs like this dummy is. All right, went with the t-shirt. Took the sweatshirt off. It's just too nice. It's like 75 degrees out here. Such a privilege to sit out here. T-shirt, shorts, slides, 75 degrees. Still in March. Every now and then Maryland will give us a couple days like this in March. Usually it just sets you up for, I guess maybe April rains. We'll see. Sure feels good on a Friday afternoon to sit out like this, though. This is really working her combat hole today. Get Sasha working her combat hole. So in one of the videos back in the fireside chat days a few weeks ago, we talked about the importance of face-to-face instead of texting and emailing. And for us, our relationship with mom is very much that way. We don't try not to call her much or text her. We try to go see her every day. So between Anne Marie or I, we go by and see her every single day to spend that 1 hour with her. I'm sure she appreciates the texts and the phone calls, but you can see that the hour that you go spend with her means more to her than anything else. That's kind of fun to see. But anyway, that's just a really good example of face-to-face meaning more than all the modern ways of communicating with somebody. And I remind everybody that tomorrow is CEO school, face-to-face style. So we'll be in the paddock. I got my four regulars are coming in for the day. Usually we get started. They get there around 8:30 and we chat for half an hour or so. We go at it pretty hard from 9 to 3 or so. So I don't know if after that in the afternoon I'll get a chance to get out here and do this tomorrow. I'm not sure. But anyway, if I'm off the grid for a day, that's why. I just want everyone to know why. So I guess I have one CEO school item for you today. And if I had to encapsulate it in one word, it'd be results. When we start something or set goals for ourselves, lots of times I hear people talking about how good they feel about their effort, or they talk about how much work they put into it. And really, those are secondary to what are the actual results that occurred. If you're starting a business, how much profit did it make this month, this quarter, this year? If you're trying to get your investments pumped up, what was your investment balance when you started, and how much is it? What's the investment balance each month? If you're trying to lose weight, what was your weight today and what's your weight next month, next quarter, and at the end of the year? Or if it's fitness level, Really, it's any goal we set for ourselves. We have to set a tangible, empirical, measurable goal and then measure our progress, measure the results that are marching to it. It's too easy to feel good about how much time I put in it or how much effort I put into it, or it's too much. We talk too much about how we feel about how we're doing. That sounds cold, but I almost don't personally care about how you or I feel about a goal. I care more about the results marching towards it. And so you'll hear me talk about, like when I status my goals, I'll give myself a results score or results color, and you'll hear me talk about an effort, like that I put any effort into it. So you'll hear me last times talk about how I give myself green for putting a lot of effort into it, but yellow because the result isn't where I want it to be. And I just implore you to make sure you have empirical goals out there, and then measure your actual results as you march towards it. You can certainly measure how you feel, and you can certainly measure how much time and effort you're putting into it. But the most important thing to measure is the results. It's the results, stupid. Like the old days when they say it's the economy, stupid, during the presidential elections. Well, in our case, it's the results, stupid. Well, guys, I'm getting close to the nub, and it's actually starting to rain a little bit, so I better lock this up. So I hope you had a good week. It's Friday afternoon. I hope you got a great weekend in front of you. Hope next week's already planned out. You know what it looks like. You know what the results are going to look like for next week. I'm looking forward to my CEO school tomorrow. I learn as much as the other four do. Yeah, I sure hope to get out here tomorrow because it's going to be 80, 82 degrees. So be a shame not to make it work. So I'll probably see you guys tomorrow. So God bless you. May God turn his ear to your prayer. May God make his face shine upon you. May he bless your life as well as he's blessing mine. See you later, guys. Talk to you tomorrow, I hope. Bye now.